I'm here with Sahil and Palms. We're outside Old Trafford. Man United 3, Spurs 2. Oh my God, they made us sweat for that, didn't they?
Yeah. Nah, what a game though. I loved it. Everything. Like we kept going back and we kept coming back into Ronaldo, man. What can I say? The best player ever. Is it?
The T.B.E. and it is the GOAT. And today, after, well, I can't remember what game he played in last. I think it was Watford. A lot of people were coming out thinking, is Ronaldo finished? I remember that was absolutely a topic of conversation. He scores a hat-trick.
He's gone and shown us that, he's the greatest ever to do it. So, what can I say? You can't ever doubt him, can you? Whenever you start doubting him, he comes back and does that. Nah, well, what a game.
What about the team performance? What did you make of that today?
I thought it was one of our better ones. Obviously, 2 goals you conceded, but what, a penalty and an own goal? I thought I'm happy about that going to Tuesday as well.
There was a few people around me a little bit concerned that when we went 1-0 up and 2-1 up, we kind of sat off them a little bit. Did you notice that, and was that the right thing to do?
No, I was telling Palmy as well, after 1-0, go for 2, after 2-1, go for 3, but it's like we kept trying to settle, and even I saw Lindelof coming on after 2-1 as well. I wasn't really happy about that. I thought we could, kill him off, but I guess that's the mentality of the team, isn't it? Just settle for a 1-goal lead. But
well, I mean, Spurs' record against some teams has been awful. I mean, they don't win many games, but in the big games have taken points off Liverpool, taken points of City. So in the main, is it just a great result?
It is because they're top 4 rival, aren't they? So in terms of the top 4 race, it's a great result. But the sitting off is a bit concerning. But I'm happy about that as well, especially Tuesday coming up. Yeah, I couldn't be happier, honestly.
Maguire had an own goal today, and look, I've been one of his biggest critics, but apart from one mistake in the first half, I thought he was actually pretty good, and I felt sorry for him when I seen that go in. What did you make of his performance today?
I still think he needs to be dropped. I still think he's not good enough. I still think that we keep giving him chances, and I thought he wasn't too bad, but then an own goal, and he made a couple of mistakes still as well with his passes. I remember one bounce pass to De Gea. I thought he stuck it on him. He stuck it on him then as well. So
he seemed to really lose his confidence after that.
Yeah, he did. I feel like it's one of them ones where he has to play because it's the captain as well. So all we can do is get behind him, but we all know that he's not good enough at the end of the day, is it? So
interesting. What about that midfield? What did you make of it? There were no McTominay, no Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno. I felt like without Bruno, we were a bit better actually. Maybe it was because the Matic was being there, but with Matic, you can't play the full game. He's got to play the 60 minutes. You can tell after 60 he was getting a bit leggy. You could tell. So I thought it was really good. Fred had a good game. I thought Matic good game. Pogba, he wasn't his best, but even then, it
was a weird one. I thought he was great in the first half. Second half, then he started to be really loose with the ball.
Yeah.
But then just before the third goal, he played a great pass out to Sancho.
He's a weird one, but about Bruno again, I think he should be on the bench. If he's fit on the bench though, keep the same team going into Atletico, yeah.
So no changes for that game. Do you agree with that?
Rashford, yeah. Elanga, yeah.
What about yourself? Do you agree with that? Just the one change for Atletico?
I think our starting lineup today was quite good actually, with Matic and Fred in the midfield, because we can actually kind of control the midfield playing an actual number 6. And our fullbacks are perfectly fine, but Maguire's been a huge issue, and he's going to get torn apart. With the last leg, he's the reason why Felix was free on goal. And having someone like Lindelof there instead of having, I don't know why we played him right back, but playing Lindelof and Varane would actually allow us to play a higher line, and we could be playing balls forward. Instead because Maguire ends up sitting back and Varane sits back, we can't get the ball forward to the midfield. And especially by playing Fred and McTominay, it's just issues. We can't get the ball out to the players.
Interesting. So you'd go with this Lindelof in there as well?
100%. Yeah. But I think there's some club politics going on, like Rashford, Shaw, Maguire, how they're starting games and they're playing this poor, and Dalot and Tellez, they put all into every game, and they're putting a half decent performance, but they get dropped for no reason.
I thought Rashford's performance was better today in terms of the basic. I know we should expect the basics from everyone, but I've seen him in recent weeks look like he's not even really wanting to get involved, and today I thought he did that a little bit better.
Yeah, it's like he didn't seem fussed when he's playing. He didn't want the ball sometimes. When it comes to tracking back, he'd be half-assed tracking back. He'd be taking a man on. It's it's a very lackluster performance from him, really. It's he doesn't want to even be here.
In terms of the team performance, though, what do you think?
Team performance, I think generally a majority of players did play well, but against Atletico, if we want to secure that win, we can't be having the likes of Maguire, Rashford, and sometimes even Pogba having an off game, because we won't get as many chances as we did today.
A few words on that man on your scarf, Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about whether he should even be here, criticism of him. Is he finished? This, that, and the other. Another hat-trick.
He's the GOAT. He is. He played 3 games in 6 days, so you can kind of excuse the poor performance at Watford, but today he showed levels today. Yeah,
for sure. And just one last question to both of you. how are you feeling about top 4?
We're getting top 4. We're getting top 4. Top 4 is done, and the Champions League. We're getting both.
He's gone very early. What about you?
I don't think we're getting top 4 unless Arsenal slip up. Unless we go to the Emirates, beat them, and Arsenal keep losing their games. I can't see us getting top 4 really.